All right, today we're going to make a copy of this bear. Years ago, I built this black bear, probably off a pattern off of Winfield Collection or something. I don't have the pattern anymore. But a friend of mine said he would like one of these bears, so I'm going to make another one. So what I did, or first we'll go over the bear here. I think the pattern called, they wanted you to buy like special eyes or something. I think I probably bought these at Walmart or something. She's pretty dusty. Been sitting for a while. But yeah, I'll probably just go out and buy some googly eyes like that to stick on this one too. This one's probably made out of pine. If you look close, I hit them up with the Dremel to rough them up, make them look hairy, I guess. And hopefully I can paint the welcome sign a little better than I did back then. And this looks like just a piece of 2x6 that I stained. I got some black walnut cookies and I might use one of those for this one. I traced this bear out onto this piece of cedar here. And I'm going to cut it out on the scroll saw. And we'll go from there. We'll see how that turns out. Hey, Cors, you want to say hi to everyone on the camera? Here he comes. This is my helper. There's my other helper. Yeah. They like to chew on their bones more than they like to cut the wood, though. But I'll get cutting this out and we'll see what we got. You're a good girl, Autumn. All right. Alright, I got the pieces cut out. Now we're going to use the Dremel tool and we're going to put some hair on them to make them look, I don't know if it makes it look more realistic, but I like the look of it better than the smooth. So this will be his muzzle. That won't get painted. He's got his feet. Those will glue on like that. And then his paws, but first there's little spacers. When I was looking at this guy, there's little spacers in there. So I cut some little spacers that looked about the right size. So I'm gonna Dremel these up a little bit and then we'll glue these things on. And then we'll make another video. I'll do a little showing with the Dremel here. I'm actually gonna have to go buy another Dremel. This one being used, I don't know if being used out in the cold or whatnot, but protective coating around the cable for the plug-in is tearing off, and I didn't catch it on anything. I think it just from bending and twisting, I think it just did that. So I think my next Dremel, I'm going to buy a cordless one so I don't have to worry about this. But I think looking at it tonight, this is the last time I'm going to use this one. So the bit I have in, I just got a little, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's got little teeth on there like that. But I'm just going to use it and I'm going to rough it up, go real fast. I've used little sandpaper bits to do this. They wear out pretty fast. And this seems to be about the best solution. It's cheap and I've had this one for years and it's still working good. And I wouldn't recommend touching this part of it unless you have it unplugged, and it is unplugged. So alright, and then I would also recommend if you use this, use a dust mask. So you're not breathing this stuff in. I don't know for certain if the particles are small enough to hurt you at all, but who wants to find out, eh? I'll put my dust mask on, plug this thing in, get my safety glasses on, and I'll show you a little bit of how this works. Okay, like this is where his arms are. So this will be a deeper gouge. If I get this on there. Yeah, that looks actually pretty good like that. I think I'm going to leave that one. Okay, that kind of defines his arms a little bit. His legs, I actually cut right there for his legs, but I'm still gonna do a nice little gouge going down to give a little definition. Alright, then the ears, I was going to gouge them out a little bit too here. Alright, that's what that looks like. Now, the hair that I'm talking about, basically like on the side, makes it super easy. Basically all I'm doing is this. You know, of course that's end grain, so that's a little different. But like the back, I didn't sand the back at all. So I don't know if that's showing up on the camera real good. Maybe the front side will do better. But basically, I'm going to go over the entire bear like that. And then what I'll do is, you see it gets a little fuzzies on there. When I'm all done, all you got to do is take a little sandpaper, go like that, and it'll clean that stuff right off of there. So since using the Dremel tool is kind of boring, it's boring to do, so it's probably a little boring to watch, I'll bring this back when it's done. Alright, we got our pieces all dremeled up here. What we're going to do, this is the bear. These are the pieces. We're not going to glue the nose on yet because that's going to stay like a natural color. First we'll, I guess it doesn't matter where we start. We can start with the feet. I'll, got some Elmer's wood glue here. It's just interior wood glue. Don't anticipate this guy going outside. You want to make sure you get enough on there, because it's all that's holding it. I'm not going to use any mechanical fasteners on this. Alright. If I get a little squeeze out, it won't be that bad. I can clean her up, because with this kind of finish, when you use that Dremel tool, man, it takes all the stress out of it. There's no stress, because pretty much anything can be fixed. A lot of times I use Tight Bond glue instead of Elmer's glue. I don't know that one is any better than the other, but this Elmer's glue seems to stick faster, if that makes sense. I don't have to wait as long. I shove the pieces on, and it seems like they're affixed a little quicker than if I use the Tight Bond. But I think the end product is great with either one, so I have nothing against Tight Bond. I use it a lot. I like it for cutting boards, especially. Seems to give you plenty of time to get a nice everything situated. Little room for error, which I need. I definitely need the room for error. Alright, now we got these. Now there's going to be a flat piece that's going to go on there. So what I'll do here is I'll use that kind of cheat, get them lined up. Do I got enough glue on there? I'm going to add a little more glue to that one. I know some of it's squeezing out, but I don't want this thing coming apart. All right. All right, now we got that on. And I think I'll actually put the paws on right now. Might be better for me to stick the glue on here, huh? Sorry, my glue bottle's kind of blocking the view, but you didn't miss nothing exciting. Alright. Do one hand like that. And we'll get the other hand on there like that. Like I said, that squeeze out, I'll just whack it one more time with the Dremel tool. And it should be good. Alright. Alright. Now I'll wait. I'll have to make a little nose, because that guy has a nose. So I gotta make the nose and the sign. And I think I got some old scrap out in the garage that'll work perfect for that. But this has gotta wait, because this isn't gonna get colored. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to maybe stain this guy brown instead of painting him black. Not 100% sure how good that will look, but there's only one way to find out. Alright, let me set the camera up. I'll show you what he looks like so far. There, that's him so far. Alright, I'll go get working on that other stuff and we'll be back. Alright, we're back. If you notice, bears changed color. I actually used dark walnut stain instead of painting them. Now I'm going to glue the nose on here real quick. And then after I glue the nose on, I'm going to, after I get this glued on, I'm going to, and it dries, I'm going to spray it down with some clear coat. And I like to do that just because of the fact it makes it way easier to clean. Even though if you look at my other one, I obviously don't clean it very often. But I just figured I'd turn on the camera and I'd record me just sticking this nose on. Nothing that complicated. Just stuck on there, or muzzle I should say. I gotta go cut a nose yet, so it'll get a nose like that, but I didn't cut that out yet. But I'll let that glue dry and then we'll come back. Got a couple spots. There was a knot. I had dog hair on it. There was a knot right here and it's got like a shiny spot, and I'm kind of hoping when I spray the clear coat on that it'll all kind of blend in together better then. But yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. I'll let that dry and then we can come back and maybe I'll even spray the clear coat on it. But I'll make the base and then I'll show you that, how I attach this guy to the base, and then it should be about done. Alright, we're back. So we got the bear. He's getting a little dusty on me because I got dust on my hands. I'm going to have to blow him off. But it was between these two bases. This is what I originally intended to put him on. I thought that would look kind of cool. But I was walking around the garage. I seen this sitting in there. And this is a winner. This is what she's going to be on. So, I'm thinking that's going to look, I'll tilt the camera up here a little bit so you can see him a little better. But, I really like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. So, and the nose is glued on. So he's got a nose. He ain't got no eyes yet, but he got a nose. So, we'll put a little dab of glue. What I did is I drilled a hole through here and I got a hole started there. I don't think we have to go too crazy here. But I'd like a Alright, see if I can get this, and I got a little hole started in his foot there. Let me see here, I might have to, you want to make sure, this is one of them projects where it'd be nice if you had 4 hands. Alright. He's on. Not too shabby. I'll clean the dust up. I don't know if I need to put a second screw in there. That's pretty tight. And once that little bit of glue dries, I don't think she's going nowhere. All right, well, I'll go get this thing sprayed down. Then we'll come back. We can put some eyes on her. Put the sign in his hands, and we'll call her done. All right, we're back. We got the bear. He's all clear coated. Clear coated this base. Man, that makes it really pop. It really darkens it up once you start spraying it on there. It's an old piece of pine. There's the bottom. I got little feet. I'll probably just tab little felt feet on here so it's not, although she sits pretty flat, you know, she's pretty sturdy. We also put the googly eyes on. I mean, nothing special there. It's just cheap little eyes. You buy a pack you get at Walmart. I can't even remember the cost, but they're cheap. You get a ton of them, and they're in multiple sizes depending on which pack you buy. I made a little sign here. This is a welcome sign I made. Here's the old welcome sign that I had that was in this bear. I kind of like the writing on this one better. So this bear here is dark walnut stained, and this one's painted black with craft paint. I mean, there's a few differences going from each bear, because this one I made off a pattern, and this one I sketched off of this one. So, because I don't think I have the pattern anymore. But this is what it turned out like. And for a simple, quick project, man, I like it. I like it. I'll throw this guy on the shelf.